Okay, let's move on to the next review because I'm dying to talk about this one. SF9 are an 8-member boy group. They debuted on FNC Entertainment in 2016. These guys have been around for a while. They were originally 9 members. Rowoon left the group last year to focus on acting. He's been doing really well, not mad at him. And then Jaeyoon is currently in the military. This comeback took SF9 from 9 members to 7. They gave us an EP of 6 songs. The EP is titled Sequence. The single is called BIBORA. I love this. I love this, and I'm going to tell you, I know it's early in the new year, but this is definitely my favorite song from 2024 by far of the new releases. It's kind of a traditional house beat. It's an unapologetic, upbeat dance track. I love it. I love it. And SF9, they have their own sound. I talk about that a lot where some groups are always chasing the trend. Other groups have a very distinct sound and vibe, like Stray Kids. SF9 have their own sound. There's a little bubbly house beat. There's a feel with their music that maybe I didn't realize until now. I really, really like these guys. I think they're so slept on and they should be huge. But this song, so good. There's not a lot. Speaking of like chasing a sound and chasing trends, in this one, there's not a lot of switch ups. There's not a lot of tempo changes. It's refreshing. It's just a good K-pop song. The hook is catchy. Bibora. It works. And I want to talk about the vocals. There's some really nice vocal moments here. I love the vocals in the verse where it goes, love me, love me, love me. It's a little bit of a lower tone. And Zuho does it in the first verse. And then Chani is the second verse. There's just something really nice about the warmth of that tone and how it balances with the higher vocals. It's a really nice sound. Chani's tone throughout the whole song is gorgeous. He kills this. Insong's voice stands out as well. I love him in the pre-chorus. And then I've got to talk about Dawon because he does like the second verse pre-chorus, and it reminds me so much of Shonu's voice from Monsta X. It just hit me with this comeback how similar their voices and their styling and their phrasing. It's really, really similar. So I'm probably not the first person that's heard that and pointed it out. Maybe I am. If you're a mom baby like me and you like SF9, if you're fantasy, maybe you've heard it too. I don't know, but there's something, and I noticed it then throughout the whole album. Like, oh my goodness, he sounds like Shonu. Zuho's flow, really nice in his rap part. I really, really like his verse. It's very melodic. It's not like this really cool, sleek K-pop song, and then all of a sudden this aggressive rap comes in. No, his rap fits that sleek vibe. I loved it. Cool, restrained, sexy. That's the whole song. And that's SF9 to a T. They're cool. There's some restraint there. There's the sleek sexiness to their sound, to their visuals that's undeniable. I'm here for this song. I'm here for that sound. It's very refreshing. And this is 2 weeks in a row now that I've reviewed kind of these grown men who aren't chasing the trend and are just putting out great K-pop music. I reviewed TVXQ last week. This week it's SF9. Let's keep this trend going. I love it. Speaking of grown men, let's talk about this music video. Oh my goodness, you guys. These visuals work. These visuals work. Tall, grown, handsome men. I will never be mad at that. Amazing. And I just want to point out, they had a major loss with Jaehyun and Rowoon. Both of those guys are really handsome, stunning visuals, also vocally talented. So to lose both of them and have a comeback that is this strong speaks to the talent of each and every member on this team. I loved this music video. It kind of looks like they're having nightmares and kind of beating themselves up for a mistake they made. And the lyrics of the song talk about regretting breaking up with someone, wanting to go back, and all the sleepless nights and kind of the pain that they're going through because they screwed things up. Guys, get it together. It's funny, but it seems like a theme in not only music, but life is the girl just having her heart broken and the guy being the one that screws things up and breaks the girl's heart and then regrets it. Just don't do it to begin with. And then you wouldn't have any of this. It'd just be like this happy music video where you're in love. Instead, these guys are stuck in tornadoes and like hurricanes. They're going through a storm because of a bad decision. So just do better. That's just an aside for men in general. Anyways, back to the music video. Um, it did a really good job of capturing that feeling and emotion, the sleepless nights and the kind of battling oneself. Gorgeous visuals. And there's some acting moments here. Ooh, there's some acting moments here. I love it when Zuho's in the car and he's like punching the roof. He is mad. I bought it. I liked it. Can we talk about Taeyang's long hair? He looked fantastic. He's serving vocals as well. I didn't mention him in the review, but he can really sing. Obviously, he kills the music video. He's their main dancer. This dude's a star. He killed it. Speaking of long hair, Hwiyoung looks amazing. Oh my goodness. I like that hair on him. I think he looks so handsome. He always looks handsome. But when he came on screen, I was like, oh my God. I mentioned the storms, the emotional toll this is taking on these guys. This was like a perfect music video because you have really stunning visuals. All these handsome men, they're serving some good acting. And then there's a lot of frozen elements around them. There's storms, there's a tornado. But of course, in the end, we get them outside dancing in the rain. If all else fails in a music video, just put the group outside, put them in a setting where they're dancing in the rain. I will never be mad at that. I could watch 20 music videos in a row of just people dancing in the rain, and I would love it. There's a reason that movie Singing in the Rain is so popular. Gene Kelly is out there dancing for his life. People love it. There's something about dancing in the rain that is so pleasing to the eye. SF9 killed it. They killed it. Of course, this is very different than Gene Kelly dancing, singing in the rain. When the K-pop boys dance in the rain, it's a little different vibe. And clearly it's a vibe that I'm into. I love a hot, sexy guy dancing in the rain is never a bad thing. So thank you. Thank you to the directors. Thank you to the group. You guys really executed that well. um, a lot of great visual moments in this music video. I think it really served SF9. The song is great and the music video is great. Sometimes that doesn't happen. A lot of times for me in K-pop, the song's just okay and the music video is really good. I love it when both of them are fantastic, and SF9 knocked it out of the park on this comeback. Really, really cool. This is totally random, but for anyone that watches K-dramas, Taeyang really looks like an actor, a K-drama actor to me. If you've ever seen Tale of the Nine-Tailed, his name is Lee Dong-wook, I believe. Look him up and look Taeyang up. They look so similar to me. Just saying. Let's move on to my standout tracks. This is hard. This was hard for me because they gave us 6 songs. All 6 songs are good. All 6 songs are good. But these were the songs that stood out to me upon first, second listen. Domino, Strings, and Morning Coffee. Okay. Domino really grabbed me. This is the track that stood out to me the most, if I'm being honest. That beat goes so hard and it's interesting. It's hard and it's aggressive, but it's not necessarily gritty. There's still a sleekness. There's still a little bit of refinement here that really fits SF9's signature sound. I love the phrasing and the tempo and the verse. Taeyang starts things off and it's so cool. Really cool song. I love when Inseong comes in with that yay. He does these like little touches in every single song. There's these little moments, song after song after song, that grab my attention because they're subtle and they're cool. So, so good. He's subtly such a killer in this group. I love those moments. There's also a whistle that's fun. Domino is just a really different sounding song that grabbed me. This is cool. There's a swaggy kind of vibe here that I'm not mad at. There must be something with songs named Domino because of course I think of Stray Kids. Obviously, that's an amazing song that Stray Kids have. Now SF9 is in there with their song Domino, and it's great. Maybe that's the secret sauce. Name the song Domino, and it'll be good. Let's talk about Strings. Oh, Strings is so romantic and sweet. It's like happy love. It's the lyrics are so sweet. This is someone that's been in a long-term relationship and saying they're still so in love. Their feelings haven't changed since the first day. It's really heartwarming. It's not necessarily a ballad, it's a little bit more mid-tempo, but it sounds like it's strictly made for a K-drama. This is right out of a K-drama, and the chorus is so pretty. It's just a beautiful song. And again, they're not like changing things up and doing dramatic switch ups and changing the sound and trying to like shock the listener. They're releasing just good songs and there's nothing crazy. It doesn't go in a crazy direction. You don't always need that. And I really appreciate it. And maybe that's why this album for me is so good. These are just good songs. Strings is beautiful. It's very heartwarming. I loved it. My last song is Morning Coffee. There's a smooth groove here, a slight funky vibe with that guitar, but it stays chill. It stays grounded. Another great chorus. It's cute, but still cool, not too cutesy. Um, like Morning Coffee. It's a great song to listen to in the morning. It's uplifting, it's happy, it's a good mood song, but it's still chill enough that like it's not going to jar you when you're half asleep. It's not jarring. I like my morning songs to be happy and uplifting without something that's so heavy and intense. I'm not a morning person. I ease into my day. But this song is for sure on my happy morning playlist. Morning Coffee's so cute, happy, bubbly. It's just great. I love this song. I love this whole album. It's time to talk bias and bias wrecker. In this group, like I mentioned, Jaehyun is currently in the military. He's my bias. So my wrecker is sliding into that bias position just for this comeback. Hwiyoung is my wrecker. So he's biased now. And then Daewoon has slid into that wrecker position. Maybe because his voice reminds me so much of Shonu, or maybe because he looked ridiculously handsome in the BIBORA music video. I don't know, but he's wrecker. It's time for my rankings from SF9's new EP Sequence. From my least favorite to my favorite, I've got to be real. I loved this album. So this is like by a hair. And my last place song is definitely not a bad song. I really liked all six. But let's get it going. Number 6, Superconductor. Number 5 was Midnight Sun. Number 4, Morning Coffee. Number 3, Strings. My number 2 song, and this was just by a hair, was Domino. I love that song. But my number 1 song from SF9's new EP, it was the right choice for the title track. BIBORA is fantastic. Really great song. I'm so happy with this comeback. It's my favorite song so far in 2024. Really, really, really good song. You guys check them out. Go listen to SF9 if you haven't. Watch their music videos. This group is criminally slept on in K-pop. They deserve so much better. So let's support them. Let's show good music some love. Really proud of you, SF9. It's hard to go from 9 to 7 for this comeback. They knocked it out of the park. This group is so mature and sleek and cool. Big fan. I've been a fan of SF9. I discovered them late. I discovered them in 2020 on Kingdom. I was like, who the hell are these like models? They came in and they were just men among boys. They were so handsome, so cool. Definitely fell for SF9 during Kingdom, and I've been a fan ever since. If you haven't checked them out, do it. They get a high recommendation from me. If my taste and my reviews mean anything to you, I'm telling you, these guys have it. They're good. Check them out. Let me know what you think.